but two turbines. Like this is like that. And like I said, a Prius is really slow, and it literally will get smoked by any other car. So this is a diesel car on the right, and diesel cars don't need oxygen as much as petrol. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye. So yes, welcome to part 2 of how turbos work. This is an example of turbo boost called EcoBoost. This is one of Ford's technologies. It's basically an improved version of the turbo boost. EcoBoost is the name of Ford's line of turbocharged direct injection petrol engines. Basically, this EcoBoost includes a type of solution or something extra. It uses a special solution to lubricate your engine in order to make your rotors to spin faster. Quote unquote rotors. The engine was first produced in 2009, and it actually ranges from like 1 liter vehicles to 3.5 liters. So this isn't actually a supercharger. Basically, what this does is that it takes the load off of the engine by increasing the air intake. But not only that, it uses a separate technology, which actually has two of these, and instead of increasing the horsepower, it decreases the engine horsepower. So it deactivates one of the small engines, like if it's a V8, or just decrease one of the engines, and use the turbos to activate, or the EcoBoost, in order to replace that small engine. This will actually give like 5 to 6 miles per gallon extra, which is kind of a negligible difference, but it's nothing compared to a Prius. More on that next time. And well, EcoBoost is basically just a fancy term, like I said, for turbo boost. And this is an example of how it works. As you can see, the engine, or this is a GIF from it. So the engine, there's the oxygen intake, okay? So in order, not just our normal oxygen intake, which comes from the front radiators, there's also this, the exhaust. The exhaust is going out, using that same wasted power that goes in through the radiators. Not only that, but the radiator also gives the engine air. So yeah, that's basically EcoBoost. Instead of just one pipe here, there's actually an extra radiator connected to the pipe. So yeah, not just one source of air, but two sources. So yeah, that's basically how it works, as you can see like that. And don't even think about using a turbo boost on your Prius, because it's gonna get smoked, literally. As you can see, a Prius actually has a, what is it called? A electric engine. And as you can see, on the left we have the electric engine, on the right we have the tiny engine. It's really, really small. Like, seriously small. Like, a Prius gets about, or the base model Prius, got about 60 horsepower. And engine on the right only gets 30, while this one on the left gets 40. And guess what? If you don't have any electricity left, you're gonna have this tiny engine. And if you put a turbo boost in your tiny engine, it's gonna overwork the engine. Kind of like, I don't know, let's just say it's kind of like example of like an electric motor. Or nitrous oxide, like this. If you put nitrous oxide in an engine for like, I don't know, 30 seconds, okay, that's good. If you put it for like 10 minutes, your engine's gonna die because you're overworking your engine. It's going at a speed not, let's just say, out of its boundaries or out of its limits. So this is an example of a twin turbo engine. This is a Bentley engine, and it has a twin turbo, as you can see. This is how it looks like. That's how big it is. On the left we have 4 engines, and on the right we have the other 4 engines. So it's a Bentley. So the black pieces here are basically the turbos. This part and this part are both turbos. And this is kind of how it works. There's one intake, okay? And the exhaust actually goes through one turbo, and then it goes to another turbo. So it powers two of these for the air intake, for example. So instead of just going through one, it goes through two. What does this mean? That means your exhaust is gonna get, a bit laggy. Your exhaust, let's say after powering two turbines, your exhaust is gonna go out slower than like a normal exhaust because it already powered like a turbine, but two turbines. Like this is like that. And like I said, a Prius is really slow, and it literally will get smoked by any other car. So this is a diesel car on the right, and diesel cars don't need oxygen as much as petrol. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.